Oh.
Hi guys. Second video so far. First one I tried to make out here in the woods had an outtake. Kind of an amusing outtake if you watch it, but I may upload it or may not. Today's topic will be cigarettes. Okay. Well, not necessarily just cigarettes themselves, but sharing them. Everybody has that one friend that never has their own smokes and they're always borrowing or bumming yours. I smoke Camel Menthols, the little crush bead ones. Okay, that one friend that always bums cigarettes. You may have more than one. You may not have one at all. If you don't have one at all, then this doesn't really apply to you, but if you ever run into one, it may help. Okay, if you buy cigarettes, first off, buy them for yourself. Buy the kind you like, not the kind everyone else likes. If you have one friend that's always bumming your cigarettes and then you go to the store to buy some and they're with you and they're requesting that you get a special kind so they can get some, or hey, you should try this kind. Whatever. If you so feel the need to get the kind that they would like, that's your money. If you feel the need to just give your friends cigarettes and never charge them for them or never try to get any kind of repercussion out of them, your choice as well. But let me just put it this way. If you're out with a friend all day, or one or two friends possibly, maybe two, but every time you smoke a cigarette, they're going to want one. And two, you just don't want to be rude and smoke a cigarette in front of them and, you know. So you give them one. Say you have a whole pack of cigarettes. You smoke half a pack a day. You're with your friend all day. Guess what you have at the end of the day? You're out of cigarettes. And if your friends are like mine, they never have any money. So you're pretty much stuck buying more cigarettes for them to bum later too. Tell your friends, if they can't buy their if they're not old enough to buy their own cigarettes, or they have no transportation to the gas station or store or whatever, then simply tell them, okay, I'll buy you cigarettes. Just tell them to scrape up some change. You'll buy them a cheap kind. Give them their own cigarettes. They can't complain. You bought them for them. Yes, it was with their money, but still. They get what they can pay for. But me and my friends, or a lot of my friends mainly, we work on the system called the bum system. And as what that is, it's not necessarily equal payback for every cigarette you give out, but say I'll let my friend borrow a cigarette. Okay, he's out. Here you go. Here's a cigarette. Okay, thanks, man. No problem. Then later on, I'm out of cigarettes, and he has some. It's the bum system. You bum off me, I bum off you. That's just the way it works. Or, okay, you're out of cigarettes, and you're not going to be able to get any for a few days. Okay, I've got an extra pack laying around. Here you go. When you get some, just give me a pack. Or buy me a pack next time you're able to get some. That's the way that works. It's pretty fair, for the most part. I mean, you're not being greedy with it. And some people like to sit there and try and charge their friends money for it. First off, that's kind of stupid. For the main reason is, if they had money, wouldn't they buy their own? And two, if you're bumming cigarettes from someone, don't get greedy with it. If you don't have your own, and you're with your friend or something, and every time they smoke one, you want one, you don't have to have one every time, and you know it. You may want one every time, but you don't have to have it. Be nice to your friends that are loaning you cigarettes. Because eventually, if you keep bumming all their damn cigarettes, and eventually they'll get pissed, and they just won't let you borrow any cigarettes anymore. But my general rule is, if I'm up with a friend and I have no cigarettes, and they do, For every two or three cigarettes they smoke, I'll smoke one. But I'm usually the kind of person that I'll pay you back for the full amount. If I bum half a pack, I'm going to buy you a whole pack. That's just the way I am. Not everybody's like that. And two, if you're loaning cigarettes to your friends, don't feel bad about being greedy. You don't have to make excuses. Oh, I've only got 3 or 4 left. You don't have to do that. Not necessary. Just tell your friends, hey, I can't get any for a while, so bum from him. And two, if your friend gives you the money for you to buy them cigarettes, and they request a certain kind, and you know there's not enough there for it, and they know it too, but they still expect you to cover the difference, then don't. First off, because that would be money out of your pocket, and two, your gas money. Gas money is not cheap. As we all know, or in my area right now, gas is around $3.48 a gallon. And it's August 12th today. So, that's just the way that works. Or, if they don't supply gas money, and they supply the full amount for the cigarettes, simply tell them, okay, I'll take you to the gas station, or I'll go buy them for you, but I want a few. Just to kind of make up the difference. Really, for cigarettes, I've never established a complete system, and the bump system is about the best one you could ever go with, simply because you're not being a dick to your friends by trying to charge them for cigarettes, or being an ass by telling them no to cigarettes, period. You're just, okay, here's one. Now, when you get some, you give me one. And if they're out and you give them one, then next time they have some, even if they're not out, you can bum one of theirs. Just try and remember it. That's as simple as that. Shorts as well. If you only have a few cigarettes left, you smoke most of the cigarette, give your friend the last little bit. Not necessarily the last 1 or 2 hits, but more than this. No, you may not get your full cigarette fulfillment out of it, and if you don't want to share, that's still up to you. But shorts is also a good idea if you feel the need to share. Passing a cigarette around, not so much good. Don't share a cigarette with multiple friends. The only thing you should share with multiple friends at once is a joint or a blunt. And if you're at someone's house, don't ash in their floors. That's just rude. And if you're at someone's house where their parents or whatever don't want them smoking, then always be sure to hold on to your cigarette butts or ask them a safe place to put them. You don't want to get them in trouble. So, for now, as far as I know, I've covered about the basics of sharing and loaning cigarettes. Until next time.